Yo, Hegassen here, and here we go. It's my review of One Piece anime episode 914. Yes, anime episode. I'm back into doing the anime episodes. As you can probably tell, I fell a little bit behind, just a little bit behind on the anime. I think I have about 16 episodes to catch up on. I didn't want to just jump ahead to where it is now and miss all these ones out. I want to do the complete set. I started at the beginning of Wano. I intend to do it all the way to the end of Wano in like 5 years. But yeah, I fell out of sync. I apologise for that. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna blitz it. I had a new job and all sorts of other things, and the anime just got pushed aside. I focus more on the manga. I'm a manga guy. I do like the manga, and that's my main priority of this channel. So I was focusing on the manga, but now I think it's time to actually start catching up and getting back into the anime, because it's getting up to the point where I started doing manga reviews. I think that's the next episode that's airing as of now, as of today. So eventually I'll hopefully get to that and do my review of it. So let's blitz through these ones and start off with 914 and get used to hearing me say the phrases, the manga was better. So this episode, it starts off though, and it looks good. We got all the fights going on. We got Luffy versus Kaido, and it's good to see. We got Luffy's punch on Kaido when he smacks down on the top of his head, and it's very, very satisfying. It's like a nuclear bomb going off. It looks great. There's colour everywhere. You can really, really feel the impact. You see Kaido slam down into the ground. The animation is good. It's a very, very satisfying punch. The animation overall is much better than the last few episodes. There's a few odd-looking bits still. Kaido looks a lot better in his dragon form in this episode, I feel. Last episode, I didn't feel he always looked that good. He looks consistently better in this episode, although his size is still a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes he looks way too long than he actually is. And I completely forgot that when you see Kaido in his dragon form, he sounds like a helicopter, which does get a little bit annoying. The added stuff where Speed encounters Kaido, that was good to see. There was a nice kind of atmosphere in them scenes. Overall though, the pacing of this whole episode, I feel like the pacing was a little bit off. The first half of this episode, well, most of the first half of this episode was just that first punch on Luffy and Kaido, and I feel like, here we go, I'm going to say it, I feel like the manga did it better, especially in this thing. In the manga, you see Luffy get angry, and then Law turns around and he's like, "What, Nani? Luffy, where you gone?" And then like the next thing you see is like Luffy slamming down on Kaido's head. It's really quick, it's really funny, it's like big impact, like whoa! But here, he's running down, he's running into him, you can see him running up to Kaido. They take their time with it, you can kind of tell where it's going. The impact is still impressive when he hits Kaido, but the impact for me wasn't there as much as it was when I was reading the manga. And overall, Luffy versus Kaido here, there was a lot of added bits in there, and some of it I think kind of ruins what is coming up in the next episode. I'll talk about this more in the next episode, but the next episode, is one shot, one kill, and here we see Luffy and Kaido trading blows. Kaido's towel's hitting Luffy, they're smacking heads, and yeah, it kind of ruins what is coming up in the next episode. Like I say, I'll talk about that a little bit more in the next episode, but I did like seeing it. I like seeing the fights, but at the same time, I didn't really like seeing it, if that makes any sense. So yeah, overall, I'd say that this episode was probably only a blue tier for me. The episode, even though it wasn't filler, it felt a little bit fillery. It felt like this episode could either be merged with the next episode or the episode before it. It just feels like this one doesn't quite work standing on its own. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like, and if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!